The answer is x plus 11y. Answer should be 9x minus 22. Answer is 106. Answer to the problem was 64. The winning numbers are 3, 8, 13, 18, and 19. The objective today is to start with the point-slope form of the equation of a line, and then find a line that is perpendicular to that and passes through a given point. For example, it could be y minus 2 equals a half times the quantity x plus 3. Find a line that is perpendicular to that and passes through negative 2, 4. Example 1. The line you are given is y plus 2 equals 3 times the quantity x minus 4. We need a line that is perpendicular to that and passes through negative 1, 5. The first step of the problem is to convert this equation into slope-intercept form. Y equals mx plus b. So expand out on the right side to get 3x minus 12, multiplying through by the 3. Now you must work to get the y by itself, so you move the plus 2 to the right and make it minus 2. And then minus 12 minus 2 is minus 14. This is the same thing all the way through. This is just a different version of this. You must find a new equation and start off with y equals mx plus b. Since this is perpendicular, you must use the negative reciprocal of this slope. The negative reciprocal is a negative 1/3. And now you must work to find b to complete the equation. B is the y-intercept. So insert the point negative 1, 5 to get 5 equals a negative 1/3 times negative 1 plus b. And solve from b from that point on. 5 equals a positive third plus b. Move the third to the left, change the sign, and get a common denominator, which will be 15 over 3 minus 1 over 3. And that gives you a value for b of 14 over 3. You insert this back here to get y equals a negative 1/3 x plus 14 over 3. Example 2. Y minus 2 equals 1/2 times the quantity x minus 1. We're looking for a parallel line that passes through 5, 6. Convert that equation to y equals mx plus b. Start by multiplying on the right side by 1/2 to get 1/2 x minus 1/2. And move the minus 2 to the right to get plus 2. You must simplify the back end. A negative half plus 2. A negative half plus 2 is plus 3 over 2. This has just been rewritten, so we can come up with a slope that would be easy to use. Alright, start with y equals mx plus b. And we're going to use the same slope because it is parallel. So that would be a half x. And now insert the point 5, 6 and solve for b. This is a 5 halves, which moves to the left. Common denominator is 12 over 2 minus 5 over 2. And that's going to be equivalent to 7 over 2. So your final answer is y equals a half x plus 7 over 2. On the practice problem, you should start with y plus 3 equals 4x minus 8. Move the plus 3 to the right, change the sign, simplify on the end, and you should have 4x minus 11. Now create a new equation, y equals mx plus b, and use the negative reciprocal of 4 to get negative 1 over 4. And insert this point. 4 equals a negative 1/4 x. We're replacing the x with 3. So 4 equals negative 1/4 times 3 plus b. So that's a negative 3/4 plus b. And move the negative 3/4 to the left and make it plus 3/4. And the common denominator is going to be 4, so that's 16 over 4 plus 3 over 4, and that's going to be 19 over 4. Your final answer is y equals a negative 1 over 4 x plus 19 over 4. Answer to the bonus was 32. Problem was erased. Answer to the bonus is 17 over 10. Answer is 64. On the practice problem, you should have y plus 1 equals 2x minus 6, and then move the plus 1 to the right, make it minus 1, and thus having the equation be y equals 2x minus 7. Create a new equation, y equals mx plus b, and use this slope since it's parallel, and then insert this point. Negative 4 equals 2 times negative 2 plus b. Simplify on the right. Move that minus 4 to the left, make it plus 4, and come up with 0 for b. When you put that in right here, it becomes unnecessary. Your final answer is simply y equals 2x. Answer is 317. Answer to the bonus is 98. winning numbers are 7, 9, and 10. Example 3. Y minus 2 equals 1/2 times the quantity x plus 3. You need a line that is perpendicular and passes through the point 7, -5. Now this is the same type of problem from example 1 and from the last part of class yesterday, but notice that this is point slope form, so there is another way you could do this. If you're looking for a line that is perpendicular, you can start by doing this and inserting the negative reciprocal for the slope, which would be a -2, and then leave a blank for the point. 1/2 negative reciprocal is -2. So now we have a line that's going to be perpendicular, but it's got to pass through this point. X, Y. If y is -5, it's going to be +5 in the problem. If x is 7, it'll be -7. That's an answer. Here's example 3. The equation is y plus 4 equals a -3/4 times the quantity x minus 2. You're looking for a line that is perpendicular and passes through -4, 6. We're looking for a perpendicular line, so we have to find the negative reciprocal of this slope, which will be 4/3. Plug in the point. That's x, y. Y is 6, so it stays -6 in the formula. And x is -4, so this goes to +4. This is your answer. For the test on 5/17/13, you have to know how to go from this to this. And vice versa, back and forth from one another. You also must know how to go from this to this. Also this to this. Be able to change the forms of the equations to the indicated item. You must also be able to find a line that is either perpendicular or parallel to any one of these forms. You could have ax plus by equals c form and have to find a perpendicular or parallel line. It could be in this form, perpendicular or parallel. It could also be in this form, point slope, perpendicular or parallel.